Go.
So I wanted to get your input because I've been kind of subtly asking everybody as I've been on if there's anything that you'd want to say about Rec Room before it's gone. Any like memory you want to share? Somebody just shot at us, or something you would want on record as your opinion.
This game was my life for the almost 5 years that I've played. and I passionately did stuff not because I was bored, but because it made me happy. And seeing that that's no longer a possibility without a PC or without all the other things I need for VR chat, it's heart wrenching. Because the only way I was able to express my mindset was through the Maker Pen.
Because I feel like, unfortunate as it is, that we're losing a lot of bastions of creativity, you know? And this was one of them for a while, for a lot of folks, this was one of them. I know stuff like Roblox and VR chat and stuff like that can be, those kind of games. But this was one that, I don't know, there's something different. I think it's because it's like an in-house, kind of like Roblox, where it's an in-house, you can make stuff, in-house, in-engine, I guess is a better way of saying it. But I feel like this was a lot more like down to the nitty gritty. You know what I mean? Like you had to really figure out if you wanted to do something, you really had to figure out like how to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, things must end. What can you
Maybe
do?
it'll be more beautiful now. It's like when you get a terminal cancer diagnosis.
Yeah.
Everything looks more beautiful in comparison now, knowing it'll end.
Everything is just a little bit
Yeah.
more brighter now. Like now, knowing it's kind of like this is it. Oh, well, he's dead.
If you had to pick like
Like-
a favorite thing we did in old TDR, what do you think would have been your favorite?
Like event-wise, or just in general?
Anything. Like just what was your favorite part?
Guess.
Building, making the working Camino, testing range,
Ah.
the Citadel, where
Yes.
eventually broke it.
I'm gonna remember the most. In terms of a memorable moment for me, though, I probably would say it would be the first time hosting in here. Just because it was just, I don't know, it's a really fascinating experience. Because I like to do that. I like to, make little playlists and stuff for experiences and whatnot. I've done that for a really long time. But to do something like this was really new for me, and learning how their audio recording works and recording all the audios, figuring out how long you can, it was like 5 minutes or something. Figuring that stuff out and then getting it all laid out in here. It was a challenging moment, but it was cool. It was really cool. It was really cool. And then seeing all this come together was like the icing on the cake. I feel like,
I remember correctly, my training, I don't remember if it was the first one. I just remember my training being ridiculous because all of my fellow trainers left, leaving me to do the whole thing solo. I succeeded, you were confused, and I demanded harder battles.
Yes.
And thus began the trend of me demanding harder battles.
yeah, this is dude, it's my office. It's my office right here. I swear. I've slept in this room for real. I've for real slept in this room like twice, and it was like so cozy. It's stupid. That's my pizza bed. That's all my plushies. Oh, that's another one too. Making the TARDIS. We made a TARDIS, custom TARDIS in
Yeah.
here, in this game, and that was really interesting and really fun to figure out how to do.
It's weird. Because, I mean, I quit essentially when the original TDR ended because I had nothing to bother doing, right? So the
Right.
game, from my perspective, ended. But it was still, like, there if I wanted to go back, But now that it's just going to be gone, it's weird to think about.
Over what we have
Wait, so
done
Easy,
and
did
what we
you
wanted to
quit?
do.
Did you quit RecRoom? Well, I did.
Pretty much. I was on VR chat doing a bunch of friend stuff. I made a bunch of
fair
friends
enough.
there, and it's been kind of my main game. I've been playing some
I'm happy
tactical
for you,
VR. Tactical Assault VR is a pretty good fun game to just like do.
I know I have Tactical Assault VR. I play it with Zayak a
It's
lot.
very. Oh.
Shut up.
What? I wasn't insinuating anything, but I guess now
Oh,
I
okay.
am. What the fuck?
Oh,
I think a large chunk of this
Mm.
community has got the creative bug, and they're not going to get rid of it anytime soon. And they're going to take that creativity and put it somewhere else. And I feel like
Yeah.
as long as they do that, as long as people take the creativity and the knowledge they've learned from this game, then even though it won't be around anymore, it won't ever be dead.